Assalamu alaikum,
Salam.
Hashim. Congratulations on your nomination for the ANN7 South African of the Year. Let's start right from the beginning. Where did it all start? How did you get into cricket?
Yeah, it feels like an eternity ago. I think 6 years old was the first time I remember playing a bit of mini cricket. Fortunately, my brother also played professional cricket, so cricket was kind of in the family from a very young age.
When did you actually realize that, I'm doing this for the fun of it, but I can actually make it into a career, I can do it professionally?
I would think about a year after high school, representing South Africa under 19, and then I heard of some interest coming from the provincial team. So that's when the first time it kind of occurred to me that I could make a career out of this. And I mean, what a lovely, fortunate career to be doing something you enjoy.
You talk about just taking the mental break. I'm sure the kids help in that respect.
Yes, absolutely. They're quite busy. It's quite busy at home. But taking your mind off the game is quite important, and certainly having children around is something you really enjoy.
Who inspires you? Not as a cricketer, but as a person.
Well, I think my father. I'd have to definitely say my father. Growing up, I suppose he gave me the best opportunity that he could, and just the way that he conducts himself, and I've always looked up to him, and I still take as much consultation from my dad as possible.
Are you a good traveler? What's it like living out of a bag?
You get better at it.
Do you look forward to a specific meal when you come home?
I'm not very fussy with food, so.
Or do you have a favorite food?
No, I enjoy a pizza.
Have you thought of what you'll do after you retire one day? We hope that's very far away. But have you thought of maybe you'd go into coaching?
I don't know. I haven't thought. I've tried over the last few years to not plan too much and not look too far ahead. So I haven't even thought about what I'll be doing after cricket. I hope something comes up and we'll cross the bridge when we get there.
What has been your highlight in life so far? I'm sure it's very difficult to choose between such a successful cricket career and having such amazing kids.
Yeah, listen, family life and cricket, it's all merged, So the highlights will be obviously the children and having a wonderful family and my parents. And on the cricket field, you have certain joys as well. So being a part of a winning team.
You've seen some of the most beautiful places in the world. What would you say is your favorite destination in South Africa? Because it is a beautiful country.
Yeah. So Durban, obviously home is home, so I really enjoy Durban. But Cape Town is a really beautiful place, and I enjoy PE because I've got some good friends there, and I've always tend to enjoy myself in PE. But Cape Town is beautiful, and the only disappointing thing is that you can't swim in the beach there. It's too cold.
Of course, you've been nominated for the South African of the Year awards. Why do you think you are proudly South African?
Oh man, I think there's so many reasons. For me, I think a highlight for any South African would be the ability to empathize with people around the world in the difficulties they go through, and to also be optimistic about the future, because I mean, from what the country was and what it is now and what people hope that South Africa would be. So you can empathize with people who are going through difficulty, and at the same time you can be positive about situations that are the same place that are going through difficulty. So that's a tough one. The happiest moment I would say would be, there's a few. Obviously, being a father is one of them, being a husband is the other, and being a son. So it's to try and make sure every day is a happy moment, and to not see that, oh, those will be happy moments. I firmly believe that the happiest moments are still to come, and to always try and embrace that.
Is your triple century obviously part of one of those?
Well, from a cricketing perspective, yeah, it was a lovely moment. Fortunately, we won the game, which makes it a lot sweeter. But on the cricket field, you're going to have ups and downs, and when you do have those successful moments, you enjoy them. But I don't think to dwell on them too long is healthy, really.
If you weren't a cricketer, what would you be?
I've always felt I'd be a surfer. Coming from Durban, I spent a lot of time in my youth on the bodyboard. So I would have probably been on the beach, but actually in reality I might have gone to some studies, and then still have been a surfer after that.